On Saturday, thousands of people from across Italy converged on the Italian capital, Rome, to stage a protest against the government's policies on crucial issues including poverty, social exclusion and the war in Ukraine. The demonstration was called by the opposition party, the Five Star Movement. It was the first major anti-government protest organized by a party from the parliamentary political spectrum since the COVID crisis erupted in March 2020.
Non siamo d'accordo con le scelte di questo governo.
We are here because we deeply disagree with the choices made by the Giorgia Meloni government. The executive has so far adopted measures that are impoverishing the Italians. The citizenship wage has been scrapped and many have been forced to engage in undignified jobs.
È urgente nel nostro paese.
It is a priority for our country to introduce a minimum wage policy. Wages have been slashed over the past years, and this government is doing exactly the opposite of what the Italians need. That's why thousands of people are here today.
Last month, the government of Giorgia Meloni approved a bill replacing the citizenship wage with anti-poverty benefits that opposition parties believe will leave millions behind. The reform also makes it easier to renew badly paid temporary job contracts, reintroducing a voucher system to pay for seasonal or occasional work. The government's decision to scrap the so-called citizenship wage, which helped some 4 million people last year, is likely to worsen poverty numbers in Italy. A recent report by the National Bureau of Statistics, Istat, has found that a quarter of the Italian population was at risk of poverty or social exclusion in 2022. People at the rally also chanted slogans against the unconditional support the Meloni government has provided to Ukraine so far. They demanded Italy finally begin to play a role in promoting peace talks.
La Meloni avrebbe dovuto avere il buon senso.
Prime Minister Meloni should have had the common sense to be more balanced on Italy's engagement in the war, had she really cared for the Italians. Quite contrary, she is totally subjugated to NATO, Washington and Brussels, to the point that she has even dared to say that Rome will support Ukraine until it wins over Russia.
Earlier this month, Italy approved its 7th package of military aid for Kiev since the war began last year, the second of Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's government. Max Civili, Press TV, Rome.